Alright, guys. Let's go back in here. Let's type the word Morgul. Alright. One thing I want to do right off the bat is I didn't note before who is the creator of this. And I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, Robert Konecki was the originator of Moria, upon which this is based. I believe Wilson also worked on Moria, but I could be wrong. Which might mean David Grabner and or Chris Wilde are workers on this. I do know that the README file, there are two README files that accompany this game, one of which is devoted to Morgul specifically, one of which is just the original Moria rulebook, so you understand the base game. And that is dated to 1990, so that might give us a clue as to which one of these people is the originator of this, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't know. Alright. Let's just shrug and accept it. Looks like Wilson is this Unix port. I don't know. Whatevs. Whoever it is, thank you for the game. Some other things I want to mention because I forgot some stuff last time. Back in Moria, we used to have a policy of wherever you finished, when you run out of time, you finish on the level you're on, and you don't go to a new level and then save. That would have been wise in this case. I thought about it right before we ended the last episode, and then rejected it as a thought or construct, but we should have, because we forgot to sell our robe, and we forgot to see if we could sell the pottery, which I doubt we could. So we're still carrying that crap, although it's ballast for Grabbits to steal, I guess. I also wanted to mention a couple of other things, but I'll mention it as we walk around. The first is I looked in the Moria rulebook, and it claims, the 5 key should be the wait key, and it doesn't work. Or the period key, perhaps only the period key on the numpad. That rings a vague bell. Maybe that's the case. That's one thing. The other thing I want to mention is we use that monster summoning scroll towards the end. You gotta do this. Wield the shovel. Tunnel to the northwest. Wield. Come on. Oh, my caps lock's on. Wield. Dagger. Alright. We used that summon monster scroll, and the second time it appeared like nothing had been summoned. I believe it's because I went and stood in a corner. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's press X. Oh, fuck. That sucks. They moved a lot. Alright, let's try and kill them randomly. We killed it with like a punch, or just killing it with our sling as is. So don't do that when they're too close to you. Give me a second. Let me finish my thoughts. We have a robe still. We didn't get our shards. I don't know what it took. Probably a wooden torch. Because it's a bastard. It's a bastard. Probably because we cast the summon monster in the corner. There's a lot of effects in Moria where, say you kill a monster and it drops stuff. It picks random squares around the thing. Nice money. To decide where to drop things. But if it happens to pick a wall, or it picks a space beyond a wall, it just won't drop it at all. So I'm thinking the summon monster may have summoned monsters into the walls around me, and therefore it just didn't summon anything. I.e., if you want to cast something that has an effect like that, don't stand in a corner like I did. That was probably a mistake. The last thing I want to say before we just concentrate purely on what's going on here is... Oh, nice. More money. We're finding a lot of money this time. That's good. I started to... strange red gas around. Uh-oh, let's watch our strength. I have a bad feeling about this. Your set of leather gloves is damaged. Oh, fuck, that sucks. There's a trap. I hope I don't have to come back that way. I don't want to try disarming it with my shitty skill set in disarm. Come on. Oh, thank God. I started to mention the preference that I have for Moria over Angband, and it occurs to me, having watched that video, that I listed all the good qualities of Angband, and then just abandoned the subject. So basically I said, here's why I prefer the one, and then went on to list why the other one's better. Again, I'm just going to quaff it right now. Potions of slowness. You feel yourself moving slower. Let's just rest until it's gone. 100. There we go. You feel yourself speed up. Okay. At least we identified it. Fuck, eh? I forgot about this already. So I kind of, well, I didn't finish my thought. And I'm not sure there is a simple answer because, like I said, I listed all the qualities that Angband has better than Moria, and I stand by that assessment. I think it's more the fact that Moria is classic. You say Angband is classic, of course it is. It's very, very old. It's been around for a long time. But here's the thing: Angband is still very much evolving. It changes every few years with the maintainers, and who the hell am I to criticize that idea or attack that idea? Caverns of Zascasian 2, my own game, has been evolving for 25 years and hasn't stopped. But I got to admit, there's something about a game that is finished. And you say this is the game. Can you beat the game? As opposed to can you beat this version of the game? And next year there'll be a different version. I killed an invisible thing. I think that's part of what it is. Let's try and tunnel around this thing. I don't know if we can or not. Let's wield a shovel. More. I mean, maybe shovels in this can't put caps lock on and try T to the southeast. Maybe they can't go through granite. I don't know, or maybe we just didn't try enough. I'm just going to do this a lot. I don't want to step on that thing if I don't have to. If I can't, do we try disarming it and possibly risk triggering it again and just be in the same position? Or do we step on it again and be like, fuck it, we'll take the hit to our armor or something? Yeah, I don't think the shovel's going through granite wall. At least not yet. I may need a pick. That'll be our next thing to try and buy. What's wield? Fuck you. Wield. Okay, I'm done. I got caps lock on, that's why. Wield. Dagger. Alright, this is going to suck. Do we try disarming? Shift D. You have disarmed the trap. Okay, good. Welcome to level 5. Hey, we got experience for that. We are level 5, man. Maybe we just go down right now. Let's do it. That was my usual rule of thumb. It's time to go down. Down to dungeon level 2. So I do think that that's part of what's at work for me, is that Moria is definitively a completed game, whereas Angband is still very much in evolution. And this is obviously very much a completed game. We don't have time to switch to the sling here. They're on us. We're afraid. Oh, fuck. If we had a potion of boldness, we could... I don't think we were allowed to attack while we're afraid. This thing... I think this priest or... Yeah, priest. Novice priest made us afraid. Alright, it's dead. We got some money out of it. Let's rest. And there's something about the simplicity and purity of Moria that, again, I can't deny when I think of Angband, it's completion. Like the contents of it are so much greater, and the addition of the hero type monsters is a good thing, not a bad thing. But sometimes I prefer Moria because I don't want to meet the hero monsters. It's not a question of being, say, afraid of them. Like, 5 doesn't pass. Let's try period on the numpad. No, that's trying to run as well. Shift 5. Shift period on the numpad. No. There doesn't appear to be a way to pause. It might be that we have the one flaw in Moria 5.6 where the run key doesn't work, and it looks like the pass your turn key may not work here. Unless I can try, I don't know, I'll see if I can figure something out, but it doesn't seem like anything else. Doesn't seem like anything's working for that. I guess another aspect that I do prefer, caps lock, wield, to Moria is the brevity as compared to Angband. Moria has 50 dungeon levels you got to get through before you meet the final boss. Angband has 100. Even this has 75, so I guess it's a compromise. That said, Angband may or may not allow you to purchase, eventually purchase stat increase potions, as opposed to Moria, where you have to find them on an appropriate level. Let's kill this novice rogue before he steals all our shit. He's going to. Alright, we got lucky. Wand of Heal Monster. We can sell that, I guess, for like 1. I don't think it's really any use to even carry it. Once they know it's a bad item, they buy it for like 1 gold piece. That's it. I'll carry it for now. Why not? Yeah, in which case, if Angband... Oh, fuck, these guys have acid. Let's back off from it. Let's X. And let's fire. Maybe I don't have to switch. Oh, I guess I do. H. You hear a cry as the iron shot finds a mark. Does that mean I killed it? Let's wield the... No, is this X? Sorry, X. No, I did not kill it. Let's back off again. Whoops. Back off 2. Wield, no, X. And fire H, south. I've killed something. Okay, it's very blatant when you do that. X. Okay. Fuck, another one. X. Fire H, south. Fire H, south. Fire H, south. We're going through these things and they cost us a shit ton of money. I'm wondering if fuck, a investment in a bow would be better than the sling, because the although the sling was itself quite cheap, the iron bolts or iron shots are just so goddamn pricey. Maybe we can get sling stones. Maybe that's something that exists and we could purchase. But if so, I've not seen them for sale yet. And these things cost us so goddamn much. We're almost through them. All they're doing is preventing us from getting some armor slightly damaged. And honestly, the armor would probably cost less than the slingshot as well. So I don't know about this. Alright, sorry, X to go back to the dagger. Yeah, those green guys, the green worm masses, as I recall, I always want to light up the room and I can't anymore, right? Fuck, I missed my paladin. The green worm masses, if they hit you, degrade your armor, as I recall. Kind of like that strange red mist we hit. We're going to need to find some way of... maybe we'll get a wand or something eventually, but our device use is so poor. This guy, until he can start leveling up a lot, is going to have some serious, serious problems for exploration, etc. Let's wield a darned shovel. Shift, lock, T. Sorry, I don't know if I completed that thought or not. If you can purchase stat increase potions in Angband and you can't in Moria, and I know you can't in Moria. Even though Moria or Angband is twice as long a game in terms of depth, it might actually be a shorter game to play, because we spent half of the game at least, if not 2/3 of the game when we played it. Certainly half at least was spent just circling the same levels looking for stat increase potions. So I think not F for force, B for bash. Am I still caps locked? What am I using? Am I using my dagger or not? No, I have shift lock on. Alright, I am. Okay. So shift B, I got it. You fell into a covered pit. Excellent, okay. I don't mean excellent as in excellent. I mean that's entertaining to see that exists. I love... Despite what I just said about Angband, which has more content, I love more content, so it's good to know the pits and stuff are intact here. There's also something in me... I have people who have been trying to get me into Doctor Who for a long time. They're like constantly like, "You'll love this show, you should watch it." And there's an aspect to my personality that is troublesome, and that it doesn't really allow me to enjoy things properly unless I play them in sequential order or watch them in sequential order. Like, I don't want to watch modern Doctor Who until I've watched every single previous Doctor Who episode all the way back to the 60s whenever it started. And I've tried that. A, they're hard to come by for me. In Canada, they're not readily available on Netflix. So I don't know if they are in the States. But B, they're kind of painful to watch. But it feels like a duty. Like, I'm not allowed to watch and enjoy the modern Doctor Who until I've properly watched everything in sequence. There's a bit of that with Angband too. Like, it feels like I don't really want to play Angband and beat it. I mean, I will, of course. And I'll play all the variants too. But it's almost like I don't want to beat it until I've beaten Moria, you know? Oh, fuck. I don't want to waste any more shots. So I think I'm going to try and deal with it that way. What do we need to level up? Only 5 more experience. We're getting there. Level 6 soon. But we are welcomed to level 5. I didn't see what that notification said. Having trouble with this large brown snake. Interesting. Not sure why. Leather gloves I can almost... I guess I'll try and sell them. But let's make sure there's nothing else waiting for us. Nope. A bit painful. Definitely want that... Want that pick. Which should make that a little bit easier. Just the completionist in me wanted to find that. I wonder if there's one here as well. Yep. Don't know why I care. Where am I going? Actually, let's head kind of westish. There's a door right there we haven't explored. Man, these run commands are not getting me anywhere right now. We're getting hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat our slime mold if we free up an inventory slot. Alright, wield our shovel again. E. E. I'm not going down any further right now. Not until we're at least level 6, and I think we actually might... Well, I don't know. I was going to say, might want to go back to the surface soon, but maybe not. I don't know if there's... We've luckily not encountered any... Fuck off. We haven't encountered any grabbits on this level so far. They remain the thing I fear most so far out of what we encountered in this particular version of the game. What are these guys? White worm mass. What do we know about them? I think they're poison, right? Nothing is known about its attack. We've never been attacked successfully by them. Titanium wand. That's new. Crimson potion. Dare we just start quaffing things rather than bring them back to the surface? I don't want to head back to the surface right now. Let's try it. Quaff. B. You feel better. Okay, it's a potion of healing of some sort. You have no more crimson potions tried. Oh, it didn't tell me what it did. Interesting. Although we felt better. I think they're a healing potion. I guess because we lacked health. We didn't know. Alright, let's try... we'll try that. We'll try zapping that wand at something as well. Let's try it right now. Z for zap? No, A for aim. Aim which wand? The titanium wand. To the east. So you can't... Oh, it's a wand of light. You can... or wand of, like... shining light in a direction, I guess? I don't know. You can still use the old directional keys the way we just did, but if we pressed Shift X, we could target it, and then we could get it off center. Yeah, there's no way to pass my turn to get it to come to me that I know of. That's going to be problematic eventually. It's quite dangerous. Kobold as an O. That's interesting. Welcome to level 6. Okay, we could go down. The robe. They have these doors that are just like doing nothing. It's kind of weird. Must have been a holdover from like an earlier version of the game where, you know, before they got to Moria, where they had a little fault in the code. Let's switch. Is it E? Nope. Nope. Where? Alright, so where? Put back on our old soft leather armor. Let's put on the new soft leather armor. See if we can learn anything about it. And let's also wield... Oops, why did I do that? G. Let's hit shift and tunnel. Maybe we should start looking for a way back up, actually, to restock. We have lots of money now. Get better armor. Maybe we'll do that right now. When we find a way up, we'll start climbing. See if we can get back to the surface for this this episode. The first little while, we are not going to be using... fuck me. You know, words of recall, because it would just be wasteful. But eventually we will be doing that. Anybody who remembers as well, and oh, if you watched it. Oh, I guess we ran out of light, didn't we? Let's use a new torch. If you watched the original Moria run we did, in the very first episode, our character Sir Kinnerath bought... should have kept that to see if I can sell that as well. I doubt it. Bought a shovel. And because we carried it the entire game, I got... Oh, fucking Shrieker Mushroom Patch. It makes a horrible wail. You hear a sudden stirring in the distance. Okay, well, we killed it. Because I got kind of emotionally attached to that shovel. It's because we carried it for so many episodes. When we found better alternatives than the shovel, I just kept it. I wouldn't give up that shovel. I am making a vow now, even though we bought the shovel here in the first one here, we are not doing that. Oh, I forgot there's a trick we can use about wielding... we can name it with a number. I'm going to have to remember how to do that. Here we go. Let's go up. Go and sell some stuff. Alright, let's see if we can find our way all the way to the top. We're going to try and play this game optimally. I'm going to try not to let sentimentality get in the way, although I can't guarantee I'll succeed at that. It's just my romantic heart. You hit a teleport trap. Okay, that's not so bad a trap. If it's stuck, let's just go around it. Search, 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 search. I'm, it's the midsummer here, and it is fucking hot. Like, it's a heat wave. If you live on planet Earth, you're aware of that, if you're watching these contemporaneously with when I'm recording them. It's a heat wave everywhere. It's climate change, man. I've mentioned this before, but my sad belief is the human race will be extinct in about 30 years. So live it up, people. But, ignoring that fact for a minute, it's really hot in this apartment. And I've turned the air conditioner off in here because it's too noisy to record. And my wife has the, fuck, I forgot about these guys. Oh, fuck, they're fast. Faster than I am. Let's see if we can get away from them, just in case there's more over there. She has the washing machine going. Dishwasher? I guess it's a dishwasher. We live in a place where if you run too many electrical appliances at once, you'll blow a fuse. So we've turned off the big AC in our house, and I had the little AC on in the bedroom, but I have to turn it off because it makes too much noise. And I have to turn off a fan because if I have a fan going, it makes noise in the microphone. So I'm standing in like 40-degree heat playing this game. I'm suffering along with Bogue and what I can only assume is Minas Morgul. I assume that's where this takes place as opposed to the mines of Moria. But I am suffering right now. So we're almost done this run. We're almost at the half-hour mark. I'm going to have to call it quits for a while just because I can't maintain this room and maintain consciousness at the same time for much longer. Oh, I killed something invisible. Find me a staircase up, sir. We're going to head to the gym soon, which ironically will involve less sweating than I'm enduring now, because it's air conditioned there. There are no staircases up. And that's bugging me. Could always try and... Let's try and... was that a teleport trap? Let's try and disarm it for the experience, but also... A strange rune, yeah, that's all it was. If it teleports us, what do we care? We might just find our way to where we're trying to go. We've been successful in disarming everything so far, despite our dexterity of 8. Or charisma of 3, not even 4. Literally the lowest charisma possible. Fuck, another staircase down. We'll get up, we'll replace our leather gloves, which have been damaged, maybe with metal gauntlets if we can get them. Got lots of gold now. We can definitely up our armor. Go at least one level up to the next level of leather armor, which does not involve a penalty to hit. I think heavier metal armors often do. I intend to get out in this episode, so it's going to happen. We have 3.5 minutes left, allegedly, but I'm not going to quit mid-stride here. Hey, Tanya. What do you... Oh, that looks good. Is that just for you?
You can't have to eat it.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, my wife made something, and I was like, is that just for you? And she reminded me that there's elements to it that I shouldn't be eating just for my... The acid content of tomatoes is hard on my stomach if I eat them, direct. She made like a caprese salad, so I'm like, you're right, I shouldn't eat that. It looked good, though. I thought it was a bowl of mini wheats when she approached, and to be honest, that looked even better, but I shouldn't be doing that for the sugar content either. Alright, there's got to be a way out of here. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're out. Up we go. Let's start with the things we don't want to forget to do. What is this guy? Singing Happy Drunk. I'm not afraid of you. You might even drop money. Sorry, Happy Drunk. Alright, let us try and sell things we just... Before we forget. Let's sell... Whoops, you can't sell it. There you go. There's your answer. I'm going to keep it nonetheless. Let's buy a pick. Fucking right on. Purchase G. What do you offer? 35. Fleas of 1,000 orcs. Screw you. 4. I really want this pick. Let's go down to +3. Oh, final offer. Good. That's what we want. Alright. Let's sell him our shovel. H. So the pick is a little bit better at digging. Hopefully we can get around those invisible things through the granite more easily. And just dig faster in general. Selling a shovel. He's offering 2. I want 25. I mean 20. I mean 17. I mean 15. Come on, baby. 10. -1. Alright, we got rid of the shovel. We got lanterns, which could be theoretically nice, but we're okay. Let's buy one more wooden torch just because... matter of fact, we'll buy a few of them. Just because I don't want to risk the grab it problem again. Buy one more ration of food as well. Alright. We still got a lot of money. Let's go see about replacing our... Well, let's sell off anything we don't want to keep. Let's sell off the Wand of Heal Monster. How dare you? I will not buy that. Alright, let's just... I guess, again, we'll maintain it now for grab it ballast. And then we'll drop it if we need to drop something later. Keep it along with the pottery just in case somebody steals some shit. See if anything we want, really. Amulet of Charisma, baby. We'd still only be at Charisma 5. I'm sure that would not have any appreciable effect on our lives. Alright. We can see here the soft studded leather will give us 1 extra... Oh, that fucking... Look at that soft leather armor. 4+4. Oof. That looks sweet. You can see the hard studded leather would give us, it would up our armor class by 3, but it gives us a -1 to hit if we're wearing it. So the soft studded leather would be an upgrade. Let's get the gauntlets first. I can see gauntlets. Let's sell our shitty broken leather gloves, which you may not purchase. That's entirely it. Let's try and sell our shitty leather gloves. Not even do that. Let's buy this first. Purchase J. He wants 104. Obviously, it's worth 34. Plus 3. Alright, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't get his final offer there, darn it. Let's leave here for a minute. We are at currently AC 13. Let's wield our new gauntlets. Puts us up to 15. So we've upped it from 1 for what we were starting with, because our old leather gloves got damaged. Let's try and sell G. How dare you! Alright, let's keep it as ballast, I guess. Let's sell this extra leather armor. Let's sell the robe. What price do you ask? 10. I don't think they're worth much. 7. 5. 4? 3. 2. Oh my god. He's offering 1. Let's sell the other robe too. Let's offer 2. Ha! Try again. 1. Alright. That's not worth carrying, is it? Let's try and sell our extra leather armor. We know the current one is not cursed. Might even be, decent if we're lucky. He sells them for 52. Let's try 30. 25. 20. -1. Get a tiny bit of gold for it. 8. Alright. We still have 234. We could buy the soft studded leather level, to get a 5 at 1 more armor class. I'm not averse to that necessarily. We have a shield and such, right? If we press E, can we see what we're using? We have a small metal shield. Yeah, man, I don't know. Do we really want to waste money on it, though? We could easily find better armor down in the dungeon soon. I'm not going to bother for the sake of 1 armor class. No reason to buy a different dagger. I mean, I'm tempted by the fucking heavier weapons, but we already know that it may just be a problem. We could get the short bow. That would open up arrows as an option instead of the shots. Does he have any more? Like, I think it's a more cost-effective. You can see those are magic iron shots, admittedly, but still. I think it's going to be more cost-effective in the long run to go with a bow. It also does more damage. So let's purchase a short bow. We'll try. For 45. Plus 3. I still have no idea what "may your chickens grow lips" means. I don't see why that would be a particularly problematic event. You could sell them as a circus freak, but on top of that... Alright. We got a short bow. Should we buy some arrows? Do we have enough? We have enough. Let's do it now. Purchase I. Let's offer 25. Plus 3. It would also be more meat on the chicken. I mean, you could sell chicken lips. Alright, I'm offering too much, man. I've been not paying enough attention. I need to get him down to his final offer, and I didn't do it. Alright, now let's escape from here. Let's wield instead the short bow. I see no reason why this should be a problem. Unlike Angband, we do not have a house. We can't drop anything and save it for later. So let's sell our sling. For... 5. 3. 2. 1. I was going to say we should have saved it and used our last shots because we spent a lot of money on this and we're not going to get much for them. Let's try 100 given how much they cost, but 50. 30. Oh, we're not even selling them. Alright. He kicked us out. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to save it here. There's nothing else for us to sell or purchase. We're good on what we have. We haven't... we're keeping that Wand of Light. Are we going to bother? No. Wand of Light. What exactly does it do? If it lights up our room... I mean, is there a reason to keep it? Should we sell it? Let's sell it for now. Get some more money. See. Let's try 120. For that? That was not an unreasonable thing. He's like, okay, maybe. The reason I'm selling it is my guy's device use skill is so low. I think we got kicked out again. If, yeah, we did. We got kicked out again. If we're right, first of all, his device use skill is so low that I don't think he would get much use out of it. It would probably fail every time we try to use it. I guess we can try it. We'll try it when we go back down to see what happens. Let's see if we can light up an entire room. If we can light up a room, then it's worth it for us. The other thing I was going to say is that... I don't remember. Oh, I remember. We've seen when you come back into buildings, having gone down to the dungeon, it's possible it's restocking the shelves every single time you go down. So it's possible if we go down and came right back up, if we had a way to come right back up, which you can't because you can't stair scum, they would let us back in the shops now. I'm not sure how that works. In Moria, it would just keep you out for a certain amount of time. All right, we're done for now, guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to pass out. Have a good day, guys. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm having a blast with this. We'll also get some more 7-day roguelikes going, of course, because I promised that, and I'm not going to renege on that promise. But I got to admit, man, I'm having a good time being back in a Moria-type locale. Love it. See you soon.